George behind the back, works off a screen from Mahimi, attacks the paint, goes at the floor. He made Davis look silly there. Paul George up top to Paul. He breaks through the defense of Davis. It down. He's 2 for 2 from the field. Paul with 4. The corner up to George. He's open for 3. Lets it nothing but net. Hill hands off George. He'll try another. George hands off to Paul George. He drives the right side. Pull back. 16 for 6 from the field. He has 12. Out to Paul George. It didn't hit the rim. The shot clock is at 2. He drives the lane. George Hill with it off the screen from Paul. Threw it back to George. Up top straight away for 3.
Pistons up 5-zip out of the gate. A little over a minute and a half away by Hill to Paul George. Paul George, left wing gunning. Folks, is a scoring machine. Indiana with a shot clock.
He's right
what
now.
Me worry? Wow. Indiana to Paul George, left corner. Hill fires. It's in and out. Long rebound comes back to Hill. Bounces behind him. First quarter. Rebound comes long to George Hill. Left. What are we looking at here? Paul George works against the Piston rookie, Stanley Johnson. Drives him to the lane. Flips up a flip. Around and down. Dishes sideline right to Paul George. Against Contavious. Backs up to the timeline. Looping feed left corner. Paul George turns and fires.
Young, Stuckey, George, Turner, and Allen are out there for Indiana. Top of the circle, George off the dribble. Paul George scoring. He'd missed his first 4 shots, 52-30. Robinson steals it, sends it center of the floor to George. Nicely done back to Robinson. He missed, taking 11 shots from the floor here in the third. Indiana's made 8. Here's George. Traffic and feed it outside left. Ellis is short with a 3. Rebound to the foul line. George, great
player. He can shoot it. He helps out. He's good for team defense.
4. That was an impressive display. George tries to get it right back. He does. He's up top, matched with the rookie Johnson. Down to 11. Still bouncing stationary. Down to 7. Edge of the arc. Top of the circle. Crossover. Got him an 18-footer. And he
did not spend the summer at the beach. Paul George takes the first shot. Shows it down. That way the knock away by Hill. Head of the pack, Paul George. Jordan Hill. Strong hand by Jefferson there. And they have 10 fast break points so far. George double clutches. Young's done a good job in his stint running the offense. Paul George left open. And he made
that was nearly stolen by Jimmy. Paul George. He hangs and fires using the screen at the top. Here's Paul George. Just walked into a 3. Ball batted back out. George. He whips on that dead run. Turnover. Whip back. Paul George, long 3. Lead pass to Paul George. Wheels in. Lost the handle on it. Got it back. Lost it again. Tracked it down.
Gotta get out there on it.
And then fires the shot.
Gotta hustle out there to him.
George trying to bounce off Butler. Yeah, creative right there. Paul George walks it out toward the timeline, begins his dribble against Taj into the lane, little fadeaway jumper.
You hate to see a guy go down with injury, especially during the offseason, as he was playing with Team USA, wide open.
In the end.
Put some pressure on him. Oh, left him wide open. George for 2.
I think George Hill is going to have to find his rhythm, and it'll be interesting when he does.
And now Paul George on the baseline. He averages 2 blocks in the preseason.
And he kept it in. The spacing was different.
Another 7-0 run. Here's Paul George. What a move!
The kind of thing he can do. I mean, it's one dribble and a spin.